party, start a bunch of fires, make a little profits.
When someone's dead, they can't come back, can they?
That's what I thought. Are you referring to anyone in particular?
You know, my daddy used to say, every man's got a devil. You can't rest till you find him.
Winked at me before he jumped out a fourth-floor window like he had wings.
Crow is his link between the land of the living and the realm of the dead.
So you killed the crow.
Call, bang, I'm dead!
Bash the devils and felt how awful goodness is. You felt how.
Hey, what's up? It's P. Rich from the Hatchet Boys. Today I'm going to be reviewing and discussing The Crow, 1994. Supernatural superhero film directed by Alex Proyas from a screenplay written by David J. Schow and John Shirley, based on the 1989 limited comic book series of the same name by James O'Barr. The film stars Brandon Lee in his final film appearance as Eric Draven, a musician who is resurrected back from the dead to seek vengeance against the gang who murdered him and his fiancée. Yeah, so getting into the production of this film. The production on The Crow was struck by tragedy when Lee was fatally wounded by a prop gun during filming. As Lee had finished most of his scenes, before his death, the film was completed through script rewrites, a stunt double, and digital effects. After Lee's death, Paramount Pictures dropped it, and Miramax Films oversaw the film's completion and picked it up. So yeah, this film then is dedicated to Brandon Lee and his fiancée Eliza Hutton. Yeah, it's horrible how that happened to Brandon Lee, like while I was filming this movie. And he was basically just picking up his career. Like this movie is basically like, besides what happened to him, getting shot, filming this movie was going to pick up his career big time. Like he did a few other movies in the past before this film, like Showdown in Little Tokyo and Rapid Fire, but he wasn't like really, he didn't really get a whole like known for those roles. Like I think this film would have pushed his way to stardom for sure. It's too bad, man. Anyways, so the scene in the film where he dies on set, it's the scene where he just got resurrected back from the dead, and he goes up to his loft apartment, and he's having those flashbacks of the gang murdering him and his wife. When he gets shot, that's when it happens. Yeah, and you can see like in some of the scenes, like in that one scene there when he jumps up the window, that's not him. Like when he's falling up the window, that is just like digital effects in that scene when you see him falling up the window. And then that other scene where you see him like grab onto like the window and swing it, and he comes back in, and then he jumps down, and then he looks up. That was a stunt double. But anyways, yeah, man, that's fucking brutal what happened.
When someone's dead, they can't come back, can they?
6-story swan dive out of a window. She beaten and raped, died at the hospital.
Man, the devil stood and felt how awful goodness is. The virtue in her shape, how lovely. This pornography. Virtue? Shelley? Me first.
So The Crow was released in the United States on May 13th, 1994. The film received positive reviews from the critics, a sleeper hit at the box office. It grossed $94 million on a $23 million budget. That's pretty good. And it gained a strong cult following. Oh yeah, it did. I remember when this movie first came out, and I just fucking loved it. And I remember like a few years when I was still younger, we would go trick-or-treating. I would dress up, like a couple friends and I would dress up as the Crow and go out and stuff. Like, yeah, it's definitely a cult following now for sure, and it sort of was back then as well. The success of the film led to a media frenzy that includes the sequels. The Crow, City of Angels, 1996. That film's pretty decent. Like, I like that movie. For a sequel, it's good. And it has nothing to do with Eric Draven or any of that. It's a totally different guy. And it works. In my opinion, it works. The story is good in that film as well. Not as good as this one. Like, this film is fucking unreal. But yeah, and then it came out with more sequels after City of Angels. And then there was The Crow Salvation in 2000. It was fucking shit. Then The Crow Wicked Prayer in 2005. That was fucking shit. And then it got a television series, and that was shit too. So basically, just this film and The Crow, City of Angels are the only decent ones. Well, obviously this one. But yeah. Anyway, so the sequels mostly featured different characters, and none of the original cast members were unable to match the success of the first film. Yeah, definitely fucking not. Alright, so I'm going to get in the plot of this film. So, on Devil's Night, in a crime ravaged depicted Detroit, a young woman named Shelley Webster is raped and seriously wounded. while her rock musician fiance Eric Draven is stabbed, shot, thrown to his death, and he's thrown to his death from the window of their loft apartment. Police Sergeant Daryl Amberch, hoping I'm saying his name right, Albrecht, I think, accompanies Shelley to the hospital, but she eventually dies from her injuries. Narration states the legend of the crow that carries souls to the land of the dead. But if a person dies in a tragic circumstance, the crow can resurrect their restless spirit to set things right. I fucking love that, man. That is fucking awesome, man. Like, I'll get into more of that in the technical elements, but yeah, it sets it up so fucking well. And yeah, I really enjoy the fucking storyline in this movie. It's awesome, man. So now getting back into the movie here, a year later, Shelley and Eric's graves are visited by Sarah. She's like a young girl that Eric and Shelley cared for because due to her mother's absence, her mother's like a drug addict and she was never around. Basically like neglects her daughter, and so Eric and Shelley cared for Sarah. And then a crow lands on Eric's gravestone and taps on it, resurrecting him. And he comes back out of the ground. That's a wicked scene. I love it. Visual effects, oh, awesome, man. I love it. I love the crow, like when you see it like from the bird's eye view. I love that. And just like the whole set and the atmosphere of this film, it's fucking great. I'm gonna get into all that shit with the technical elements, but yeah, so Eric wakes up and he's all like disoriented and distressed. Eric returns to his loft apartment and experiences flashbacks of the murders. A gang of men, Tintin, Fun Boy, T-Bird, and Skank. So they targeted Eric and Shelley because they were protesting forced evictions in their apartment building, which the gang's leader, ruthless crime boss Top Dollar. Man, this Top Dollar guy, man, I've seen him in a few movies before this one, and he usually always plays like a bad guy, like a villain. But yeah, he was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's fucking hilarious. With Kevin Costner. Yeah, that movie. But anyways, so he's like the boss man in this one, Top Dollar. And anyways, yeah, he's a wicked villain. He is. He's fucking awesome. But anyways, so Top Dollar intended to seize. He wanted to get rid of them because they were protesting against it. So now, yeah, that whole scene where we see him having his flashbacks and he like jumps up the window, swings up the window, and then comes back down and lands, how I mentioned before. And he cuts his hands while he was doing that, and then he looks at his hands and he self-heals himself. And he notices that, realizing that his injuries he suffers are immediately healed. And Eric dons black and white face paint and sets out to avenge himself and Shelley. And then he's guided by the crow. I love this scene too. Like that whole scene where he's putting on the face paint and all that shit, man. It's fucking awesome, man. I love it. Yeah, so apparently Brandon Lee did not like getting his face painted up like by other people. He wanted to do it himself, so they let him. And yeah, every time he was on set and they had to put the makeup on him while they were filming, he wanted to do it himself. Yeah. And the guy who wrote the comic books, what's his name again? James O'Barr. He didn't think Brandon Lee would be any good until like the finished version of the film was all done, and he changed his mind after that. Basically, yeah. So now the crow leads Eric to Tintin, whom Eric stabs to death. I love that scene. I love it. He's like, victims aren't we all? And fucking stabs him. Like Tintin's throwing knives at Eric, and Eric's like catching them and dodging them and throws it back. One goes in. I love it, man. I love it. So fucking well done. And so anyways, Eric stabs him to death, and then he next travels to the pawn shop where Tintin had pawned Shelley's engagement ring. And Eric recovers the ring and blows up the shop. That whole scene's great too. Like the whole dialogue and shit like that. And the pawn shop clerk guy is fucking hilarious. Oh man, that's one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie for sure. It's one of them. It's not my favorite scene, but anyways, I'll get there. Yeah, so Eric blows up the shop. He's like, "Is that gasoline I smell?" And fucking shoots the shotgun. And you like hit gasoline or whatever, like while he's like messing up the guy's shop looking for the his fiance's engagement ring. Yeah, he's like, "Is that gasoline I smell?" Fucking blows the whole place up. It was wicked. But he spares the owner, Gaiden. I think his name was Jidden Gaiden. So he can alert Top Dollar's men that Eric is coming for them. And then the cop, Albrecht, I think, begins investigating the apparent vigilante disturbances while Eric finds Fun Boy taking drugs with Sarah's mother, her drug addicted mother, Darla, and he gives Fun Boy a fatal overdose. And then he takes Sarah. Oh shit! No, it's fucking itchy. And then he takes Sarah's mom and purges her all the drugs to come out of her from Darla's body and tells her that Sarah needs her. That's a pretty good scene too. I like that scene when he's fucking with Fun Boy there. He's like, the guy shoots Eric in the hand and then like fucking a hole in his hand and it like just heals himself. Oh man, that whole scene's wicked. I love it. And then, so after that, Eric visits Albert, Ernie Hudson, and he's confirming his suspicions now that it was Eric Draven who is committing these murders to get like vigilante justice. And then Albert tells Eric that he stayed with Shelley until she died, witnessing 30 hours of suffering she experienced, Eric touches Albert and absorbing the pain Shelley felt later. Eric saves Sarah from being hit by a car. And she realizes Eric has returned. He next targets T-Bird, killing him in an explosion. That scene's fucking awesome too. The following morning, Sarah and Darla reconcile, and Sarah visits Eric at his apartment. Then Top Dollar holds a meeting with his associates to discuss his plans to burn the city to the ground on Devil's Night. And then Eric arrives to get Skank to finish him off. But a gunfight erupts, ending with Eric throwing Skank from the window to his death. Oh man, this is my favorite scene. The whole gunfight scene, oh man, it is off the fucking hook, man. I love it. It's so badass. Fucking love that scene. So after he throws Skank out the window, Top Dollar and his lover and like half sister, is that fucking twisted? So fucked up, twisted shit. Misa, I think her name's Misa, and his right hand man, Grange escape, played by Tony Todd. Grange escape with Misa. And then she figures out that the crow is the source of Eric's immortality. So then, after they figure that out, they try to come up with a way to trap Eric in the crow. Well, trap the crow first to hurt it, so Eric doesn't have the powers anymore, and then they can just kill him because he won't have any more immortality. So satisfied with his revenge, Eric gives Shelley's engagement ring to Sarah and returns to his grave. And Grange abducts Sarah as she is walking home and takes her to an abandoned church with Misa and Top Dollar, who takes Shelley's ring. Eric is alerted to her abduction when the crow like sees it, and then like how they communicate, yeah. And then Eric rushes to her rescue, to Sarah's rescue, but he is ambushed by Grange, who wounds the crow. And then Eric's vulnerable now, and Albert arrives and kills Grange, while Misa attempts to take the crow for its immortality. It claws her eyes out. I love that fucking scene too, man, when the crow starts pecking her fucking eyes out and clawing them out. It's awesome. And causing her to fall to her death from the bell tower. Yeah, this whole third act, like, oh man, it looks great. Like, it looks fucking awesome. Like, this whole setting is awesome. I'll mention that too in the technical elements. But yeah, it reminds me of Batman 1989 when Batman is chasing Joker up the church to get Vicky Vale. Like, it does, but this is so much fucking better. Like, way fucking better. So anyways, then Top Dollar retreats to the church roof to with Sarah, and then where he fights Eric, but Eric's wounded, and Eric transfers Shelley's pain that he absorbed earlier from the sergeant guy So yeah, he transfers the pain into Top Dollar, and Top Dollar causing him to stumble off the roof, and then he's fallen, and then he's impaled on a fucking gargoyle, killing him. Now that visual is fucking awesome too, when he's impaled through the fucking gargoyle, and then you see the gargoyle's mouth, and all the blood's coming out of the fucking gargoyle's mouth. That looks badass, man.
I have something to give you. I don't want it. 30 hours of pain. All at once. All for you.
Yeah, visually fucking awesome. So now, yeah, we're coming at the end of the film now. It's Sarah and Albert are recovered from the church, while Eric goes to Shelley's grave, where her spirit arrives to confront him and return his body to rest. Sometime later, Sarah visits the graves, and the crow returns to Shelley and gives her back the ring. Oh man, awesome fucking movie, man. Oh man, first time impression of this film, first time watching it, fucking loved it, man. Fuck, how old was I? Back in 94? Shit. So I don't know, maybe 8 or 9. I don't know, 8 or 9 or something like that. Whatever. But I remember just fucking loving this movie. I was like, oh my god! Like, I was a huge fan of Batman. Like, huge fan of Batman films. And this, like, I'm not saying it's like Batman, but it's kind of in a way just how dark it was visually, and just like the storyline is completely different because Bruce Wayne's parents are murdered, and Bruce Wayne wants to like be a vigilante against crime, people, shitty people in Gotham City, right? This is different. Like Eric's fiance got murdered, and he got murdered by this gang, and he wants to get revengeance on them. But I just mean, like, there's some similarities a little bit along the way in this film, like the dark grittiness to this film. I love it. Like the color panel of this movie is fucking awesome. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get into the cast here for quick. Brandon Lee as Eric Draven, the Crow. Yeah, he's fucking awesome, man. He makes this whole fucking movie 100%. And then we get Rochelle Davis as Sarah Marr. She's good. I like her. She's a pretty good character and actress. Yeah, she did a good job playing her character. It's believable for sure, man. And she's kind of funny too. She's got some funny lines in the movie, a few funny quotes. Then we get Ernie Hudson. I always liked Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters and other films. Like, yeah, I like Ernie Hudson as Sergeant Daryl Albrecht. Yeah, he played it good. Like, the character is good as well. I like the character. He's not like a complete fucking douchebag cop. He's like, oh, vigilante in the streets, we gotta stop this guy. He's like on fucking Eric's side for sure. I like that. Michael Wincott as Top Dollar. Yeah, that's his name, Michael Wincott. Yeah, he's a good actor, and he always plays a good villain for sure. Yeah, and as Top Dollar, oh man, like yeah, his Top Dollar's villain is pretty badass. Yeah, he's great, I think, and the way Michael Wincott played his character was good, really, really believable. Yeah, for sure. And I like, even though the Top Dollar character himself is a piece of shit, but yeah, I mean, it is like kind of a cool character, I think, in my mind, anyways. Then you get Misa Baleen. Like, the actress was fine. The character, I don't like the fucking character. It's kind of fucked up how Misa and Top Dollar are like fucking, and they're like half brother, sister, kind of weird fucking shit going on there. And then Sophia Shin as Shelley Webster. Like, her character's good and all. We don't really get into a whole lot of Shelley Webster's character. Just a little bit with Eric's flashbacks, and just like feeling bad for this woman for getting shot and raped and murdered, and then fucking that scene where we see her like suffering in the hospital. You feel bad for her for sure, but other than that, we don't really know a whole lot else about Shelley. Anna Levine as Darla, she sucks. Fuck her character, but she kind of, after Eric pumps like all those fucking drugs out of her and tells her like, your fucking daughter needs you, like, go be a mom, you piece of shit. And then she kind of cleans up her act, but we don't know for how long. Like, fuck, who knows? Maybe she relapsed and fucking does the same shit again. I don't know. But anyways, her character is shitty, but the woman playing her, Sophia, was fine. And T-Bird, T-Bird, Tintin, Fun Boy, Grange, they all fucking are scumbags, definitely. But Tony Todd did a good job. Michael Massey's as Fun Boy was fine. Lawrence Mason as Tintin, yeah, he was alright. Yeah, I don't like that Angel David guy as Skank. Like I said, they're all pieces of shit anyways, but yeah, I do like that scene though when they're using Skank as bait. He's like, I feel like a fucking worm on a big fucking hook. I love that. I love that quote. There's some really good fucking quotes in this movie. There really is. I love them. So, did I mention, who's that other fucker? Oh yeah, T-Bird, David Patrick Kelly. Yeah, he's good. He's a good actor, David Patrick Kelly, but Fun Boy, yeah, he's a piece of shit. I love that whole scene there when Eric's like going to kill him and sets up the car so he drives off and explodes and he falls and goes in the water. Like, that whole scene's fucking awesome. And I love that. Like, his dialogue. He's like, there ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back, man. We killed you. I love that. I love that whole fucking dialogue and that whole setup. And we get when he drives off and it explodes and goes right in the fucking water. I love that. Visually, that's fucking awesome too. So, yeah, and there was also Michael Berryman, film scenes as the Skull Cowboy, Eric's spirit guide, but the scenes were cut from the finished film. That'd be kind of interesting. I'd like to see that, his spirit guide, a Skull Cowboy. I think it's unnecessary, but I mean, it would be kind of cool to see. I think. Yeah, those are the characters. Obviously, my favorite character is Eric Draven, the Crow, for sure. And then I would have to give it to Ernie Hudson as Sergeant Daryl Albrecht. And then the worst character I would have to say is Skank. Then Top Dollar, even though yeah, the character himself is the worst for me, obviously. But yeah, Michael Wincott plays him fucking awesome though. But anyways, alright, so getting into the technical elements of this film. Story structure, fucking awesome. Concept is fucking awesome. Yeah, just everything about the story, it works so well. It's awesome. It's very creative, and I like it. The rain in the movie adds a lot of mood and atmosphere to it. I love it. I fucking love how it's always raining and it's always dark. It was filmed very well too, I think. Yeah, I like all the camera angles we get in this film. I like them all. Like I mentioned briefly before about the crow's point of view, like when we see the crow, his bird's eye view, and just the shots of the crow flying by, the shots of Eric jumping from building to building. It's fucking awesome. Him playing the guitar on the roof, he smashes it. All the action scenes, fucking love it. At that club, it was cool. It's cool to see that club and the church at the final end. And so yeah, this is the settings as well as being filmed. Yeah, the settings are great, and I'm just naming them all now. Yeah, what else? That Top Dollar's apartment or whatever they're at the end of the film, that like fucking amazing gunfight scene. I love that. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite scene in the whole movie. Yeah, and then just like the color is great, the lighting's great in this. Like how I mentioned, it's dark, but it's not too dark. Like there's awesome lighting to make it like, I don't know, look good, and you know what's going on, but it's a dark like film. Yeah, the color panel in this film, it's awesome, and it is kind of like a little gritty too. I love it. Yeah, what else? The music. Oh, the music plays a big, huge fucking part in this film. The music is basically like a character of its own as well, man. I love the fucking music. The soundtrack, I owned the soundtrack. When I was young, when this movie came out, I bought the soundtrack. Like, I had to. It's great. There's so many good bands on the soundtrack, like Nine Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine. Fuck, man, there's so many good ones. I think Stone Temple Pilots. I think there's The Cure. Like, even that whole scene when Eric starts putting on the face paint in that song by The Cure. Oh man, that's such a fucking badass soundtrack. Like, yeah, the song Burn from The Cure. That's great. It's the main theme song. Then the Jesus and Mary chain, like that was good. Rage Against the Machine, like I said, Helmet was good. I don't know. I would have to go back and look at all the songs. the Nine Inch Nails one I mentioned. Pantera, yeah, fucking Pantera even plays on this. Poison Ideas is what it is. Stone Temple Pilots, yeah, I mentioned. Yeah, like the whole fucking soundtrack is awesome. It's one of my favorite soundtracks for sure. Yeah. And the sound, like the sound's great. I like all the sound in this film. It's the sound effects itself are good. And like the editing and sound is fine for me. The editing in this movie is good also. Like it's good editing. It's good pace film. Yeah, so like the set design to of all the stuff I mentioned before, it's great. Special effects, practical effects. Yeah, they're good. I like all the special effects, practical effects. I think they're great. Yeah. Makeup effects. There's good makeup effects. Nothing like too like out there like a horror film or anything, but like the makeup effects are pretty good. Yeah, and I think that's cool how Brandon Lee just wanted to like paint up his own face the way he wanted to. I thought that was cool. So yeah, that's it for technical elements. Do I recommend this movie? Hell yeah. Fucking right. Yeah, I do. I recommend this movie for sure. What would I rate this movie? I give it a 10. A fucking 10 out of 10. Oh, hell yeah.
A 10! A fucking 10! Gentlemen!
Yeah, I kind of already mentioned the overall success of this film, but it did pretty good off a $23 million budget, and it made $94 million. Like, that's pretty good. Like, it's good. Yeah, it didn't do bad. They didn't lose out. It was good. Alright, so yeah, that's my review for The Crow. And I might be doing a review for The Crow City of Angels as well after this one. So yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe, ring the bell so you get all the notifications to if I go live or post something new and all that. And like and share if you feel like sharing. Just share out the video. It helps with the algorithms and all that bullshit. Alright, man. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time. Peace.